Good afternoon, guys. So I've tried to record this video several times, and for one reason or another, it keeps not going up. So I'm not going to put the verses on here this time. We'll try it that way. But what God reminded me of this morning, and that you guys need to hear, is when you are in the refiner's fire, and so many of us are in the refiner's fire right now. So many of us are being remolded and shaped at the potter's house. But those pots, those clay pots that we are treasures within, have to go in a kiln. They have to go in the fire, or else they become unusable. They fall apart. So what he was reminding me of this morning is that's a hot place. In the refiner's fire, that's a hot place. And yes, we all know that he is standing over us. He is watching us. He is making sure that nothing horrible happens to us while we're there. If you go look up refiner's fire and how gold has the impurities burned out of it, you'll learn that it has to be super, super hot, and the refiner has to be leaning over it, watching it the entire time until his reflection appears. But what he reminded me of is, guess what? It's hot. It gets really, really hot in there. Same thing with the kiln. It gets really, really hot in that area, and it has to get hot in that area. But what happens is, while he is capable of putting his hands into it because he's got the right equipment to do it safely, for us, we don't. And we keep trying to put our hands on the refiner's fire. We keep trying to stick our hands into that, and we're getting hurt. And then we don't understand why we're getting hurt. We don't understand why we're getting burned in it, because we are trying to put our hands on something we are not equipped to hold. The problem is, we are trying to do something we have no business trying to do. What we need to do is take our hands off of it and leave it to the master. Leave it to the master refiner to know when the gold is ready to be pulled out, and let him pull it out. Leave it to the master potter until that pot is done curing, and then let him take it out of the kiln. But until then, all we're going to do is get hurt, get burned, and possibly break everything that he is trying to make in the process. You guys, he loves us. He is trying to teach us through this how to let him work. We need to rely on him and let him do the work he's trying to do in our lives. Because if our hands are on it, his can't be. There's not enough room for both of us. And I don't know about you, but his hands tend to get it done faster, smoother, better, and more perfect than mine ever could. So I choose to let him handle it most of the time. I might fight a little bit, have him slap my hands here and there, but I try to just let him handle it whenever possible. I love you guys. Be blessed.